I was fastening my cufflinks when my phone vibrated. Not the anxious kind of buzz, the decisive kind. I read the message once, then again. I didn't blink. I didn't argue. I didn't ask why. I typed understood and meant it the way a judge means silence before delivering a sentence. They thought I'd learned my place. I had, just not the way they assumed. I learned it from the top down. We met years ago. Back when he needed a favor he couldn't afford. I was the quiet one in the room, the listener. The observer, the man who noticed where money stalled and where people lied. He called me brother before my own family ever did. And I believed him because I wanted to believe someone could choose me. We built things together, small at first, then solid. I let him take the spotlight while I worked behind the scenes. I liked the setup. I liked him. Then he fell in love with the last name. The shift was subtle. Calls came back late. Meetings got pushed. Decisions were made without me. He picked up a new laugh, a new way of looking past me like I wasn't there. I found out about the engagement before he told me himself. I congratulated him with the same smile I used during hostile takeovers. The proof showed up the way it always does, quiet and undeniable. A forwarded email not meant for me. A dinner guest list with my name missing. A bank memo where my signature suddenly vanished. He wasn't pushing me aside. He was replacing me. That night, I didn't drink. I didn't sleep. I didn't confront him. I opened files. I traced money. I read contracts the way surgeons read scans. I found the clause everyone overlooks, the one about controlling interest. During transitional financing, I found the personal guarantee tied to his future father-in-law. I found the lie holding the entire act together. By morning, I had a plan that didn't need anger, just timing. The engagement party invite never came. But the warning did. Don't stain their name. Names matter. I know that better than most. The next day, the man whose approval he was marrying into stepped into my corner office. He looked around like he'd walked into the wrong place. Leather chair, glass walls, the city breathing beneath us. I didn't stand. Power doesn't hurry. I spoke carefully, the way I always do when the truth can bruise. I laid out numbers, not accusations, risks, not rumors. I showed him where his guarantee lived and how it would collapse. Once a certain audit already scheduled found exactly what it was going to find. I explained how quickly money loses patience with dishonesty. Then I offered him a way out that looked like wisdom. He asked who I was. I told him the truth, the partner who kept your daughter's fiancé afloat. An hour later, the engagement was over. I didn't call. I waited. When he finally showed up, his face was pale in that way men get when the mirror stops lying. He tried humor. He tried anger. He tried nostalgia. I let him exhaust himself. Then I spoke. Understood, I said. Because I did, you wanted me invisible. What you got instead was clarity. He asked if I did it out of spite. That's where people get it wrong. They think revenge is loud. They think it needs an audience. This isn't revenge, I told him. It's alignment. I slid the papers across the desk. Control shifted the way gravity does, without noise, without warning. His name was still there, just not where it counted. He finally looked at me, really looked. Know your place, he whispered like a prayer gone bad. I do, I said. It's here. He left without shaking my hand. I didn't watch him go. I watched the city keep moving. That's the advantage of being right, you don't have to chase anything. Later, my phone buzzed again. Family this time, confusion, apologies dressed up as explanations. I didn't respond. Silence isn't punishment. It's a boundary. I didn't win because he lost. I won because I stopped asking to be included. Now, when I speak, rooms shift. When I don't, decisions still land exactly where I planned. I didn't stain their name. I cleaned mine. And the place I learned wasn't beneath them, it was beyond them.